Hi, this is Pernille. I've promised to share a video of the latest junk journal that I've made. I've decided to do it in English since my blog is in English as well. I have made this junk journal out of things that I had in the house. I didn't purchase anything. So it's made out of junk journal and scrap pieces of paper and stuff like that. The cover is made out of an old cereal box, and it measures 7 by 9 inches, and the spine is about 1.5 inch. And I covered the spine with duct tape, camouflage duct tape. I found it in the local grocery store and purchased it quite a while ago because I had this idea that I wanted to make a journal for a boy that I know, but I haven't made it yet. But I thought it was quite appropriate for a garden journal. And I used waxed thread for the binding, and I had these glass beads. You can see here. They are from an old necklace that broke, and I thought I'd reuse them, and I really like them. They're quite beautiful. And this paper on the front is from an old paper stack that I had used for another project years ago, and I had a couple of sheets because I'm a hoarder. I don't throw away anything, and I thought I'd use it for the cover. And these cutouts are all by Tilde, the brand that you can buy in the Panduro stores here in Scandinavia. And this particular cutout is really old. I've had it in my stash for about 5 or 6 years, but I really like it, and I think the scarecrow is super, super cute. Look, isn't he adorable? Or she? It might be a she, I don't know, but very cute. I've used, for closure, I've used just some ribbon, and the back is from the same paper stack as the front, and it's owls. I love owls. And this homemade cutout is from the same sheet that I used to decorate the front. So the inside of the cover is just, I didn't make any pockets because I really didn't want to cover this owl. I think he's just adorable. And since it's a garden journal, though, there's a lot of flowers and, creepy crawlies and stuff in this one. And the first one is a postcard that my mother gave me years ago. She gave me a whole pile of postcards with roses and flowers and stuff on it. And this is one of it. And this is just, this paper is origami paper. It's quite thin, but I thought it would be useful anyway, because it turns out I'm terrible at origami. I don't think I have the patience. So I made a tuck spot, and this is a tag that I made out of an old children's playing card. One of my kids, actually, they never use it anymore. And this teddy is quite famous in Denmark. And I backed it with some paper, so I can use it for writing. And this origami paper is turned into a pocket, and there's a postcard, one of those free postcards, and it says Cherry Festival. And who wouldn't like to join a cherry festival? I would, I know. Some leftover scraps from my scrap bin. These are cutouts from another paper stack by Panduro, and this is a tag from one of the collections that Tilda made last year. One of her spring collections. I can't remember which one. Or was it the year before? I don't know. I think it might be from 2012. And this is from the same paper collection. It's just a die cut. And this paper is from an old notebook. I stamped with gold ink butterfly, some pattern paper, a heart stamp by Pandora. This is handmade paper, and that one is a die-cut button that I glued on. Some lined paper, and this is a sticker that I got for free in the Tiger store. And all these things is just my son had a blast using my vintage typewriter, and he just press down random keys, and it's absolute rubbish. It doesn't make sense, but I thought it looked rather nice, so I saved it. And this is just our washi paperback, a rather large paperback. Last autumn we had elections here in Denmark, and the parties would hand out all these flyers and stuff. And this paper bag is from the Danish Democrats. So I just saved it because I like the color and the size of it. And inside I made 2 tags. These are both, I'm supposed to go this way. These are paintings made by Chinese children. I found this book that someone had tossed away, and it was just filled with these lovely paintings made by little Chinese children, and I really liked it. So I cut a couple of the pictures out. Oh, tuck that in later. Plain white paper, washi tape. Stamp some hard with those Pandora stamps. This is a cutout from a magazine with a little girl eating strawberries, and I really liked her. And I backed it with white paper and stamped a banner. And that stamp is from I guess you can call it the Danish version of the dollar store, called Søstrene Grene. And I found this one very cheap. But look, more origami paper, postcard with a little bird. Focus, yeah. And it says Sol, kom igen, and that means sun, please come back. And which is quite appropriate in the spring when you live in Denmark, or I guess in entire Scandinavia. We have a lot of rain. This is some more notebook paper, really old. I didn't do any distressing. It was this brown when I found it. And I stamped a bee, some more washi tape, one of those seed bags that you buy your seeds in. And I think I did talk, yeah I did. Just one of those Project Life cards, and this one was sent to me in a happy mail by Camilla Almlund, so thank you, Camilla. Another stamped hard, another pocket, and this one is an index card from an old address book that I had, and this is another playing card, super cute, and I just backed it with paper so I can journal on it, because the bag was almost navy blue. It was really dark, I couldn't journal on it. Oh. The other side of that magazine cut out, and some washi, plain paper. The other side of that paper bag with some more paintings made by Chinese children. And that is another one of those free stickers. And this tag, I made this tag some time ago, and I've had it just laying around. I didn't know what to do with it, so I thought I'd put it in here, because we do have a fox that comes to visit us from time to time. And I just used this fly clip to attach it. This is like fabric with adhesive on it, and I just made it into a banner. More of that specialty paper. This is tape for decoration. It's not washi because it's glossy, so I don't think it's acid free, but I don't care. More of that notebook paper with a journaling spot. And this is a scrap of paper, and I just made it into a top spot with a cupcake liner and a plain white tag. I just staple it on. This is another pocket. And this one is a cutout from the same sheet that I used to decorate the front. And this is a cow, because we live in the country. Not on a farm, but our neighbour has a lot of cows, so yep. The other side of the postcard with one of those garden tools. And this is the second signature. This is some very, very, very old paper. That is from the first paper stack that I ever bought when I first started scrapbooking. It's like 10 years old, I think. And I had one piece left, and it was that thick when I bought it. So I've finally killed it. And quite frankly, I'm getting a bit tired of it. So this is a very old postcard that I had with the ladybugs. More plain white paper, another journaling, another cutout from a magazine. And who wouldn't like to have the garden looking like that? I would love it. This is a craft card, and I made this top spot. I can't remember what it's called. It's not a belly band. I can't remember what it's called, but here, this is some packaging from the duct tape. And I just covered the text with gaffer. Sorry, not gaffer, washi. And another one of those playing cards. Some more lined paper with one of those die cuts. And I used this paper to make pockets. And this is a tag that I found. Someone had torn it off and thrown it on the floor in the local grocery store. So I grabbed it and backed it with some paper scraps. And that is just a star sticker. This is handmade paper. Another one of those stamps from Panduro. Handmade paper, another postcard that my mum gave me. And this is scrapbook paper, and I made it into a pocket. And this postcard is not very pretty, but it's got fennel on it, and I don't like throwing things away, so I thought I'd use it in here. This is an envelope, and I've just covered the sticky part with some tape, and in here's one of those index cards. Another top spot with a cupcake liner on this is blue copy paper. The other side of the envelope, and this time I've tucked a journaling card, Project Life journaling card inside of it. Another pocket, with a postcard and one of those super, super cute playing cards, kids playing cards. Another one of those stickers, graph paper, more of that handmade paper. This is just washi, and here's another one of those tags from Tilda. Magazine cutout, plain paper with this ruler washi, and here's some with stars. And I think this is the last page with a huge tag from that Tilda paper stack. And here in the back is the rest of that paper that I used on the inside of the front cover, and I just made a top spot here. So this is my junk journal. I hope you like it. Bye.